There are a total of 27 amendments to the US Constitution, and if you want to know them all in the shortest time possible, well, hang on, because here we go. The First Amendment protects freedom of speech, religion, press, assembly, and petition, ensuring individuals can express themselves and criticize the government without fear of retaliation. The Second Amendment affirms the right of individuals to keep and bear arms for self-defense and to maintain a well-regulated militia, as necessary for a free state. The Third Amendment prohibits the government from quartering soldiers in private homes during peacetime without the owner's consent. The Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures, requiring warrants based on probable cause for searches and arrests. The Fifth Amendment guarantees several rights in criminal cases, including the right to a grand jury, protection against double jeopardy, and protection against self-incrimination. The Sixth Amendment ensures fair and speedy trials for criminal defendants, including the right to a public trial, legal counsel, and to confront witnesses. The Seventh Amendment preserves the right to a jury trial in civil cases involving disputes over property or money exceeding a certain value. The Eighth Amendment prohibits cruel and unusual punishment and excessive bail or fines, ensuring that punishments fit the crime and do not violate human dignity. The Ninth Amendment states that the enumeration of rights in the Constitution does not deny or disparage other rights retained by the people. The 10th Amendment reserves powers not delegated to the federal government for the states or the people, emphasizing the principles of federalism and limiting federal authority. The 11th Amendment limits the ability of individuals to sue states in federal court, protecting states' sovereign immunity from certain lawsuits. The 12th Amendment alters the Electoral College process for electing the president and vice president, requiring separate ballots for each office. The 13th Amendment abolishes slavery and involuntary servitude, except as punishment for a crime, marking a significant milestone in the fight for civil rights. The 14th Amendment defines citizenship and guarantees equal protection under the law, extending due process rights to all individuals within a state's jurisdiction. The 15th Amendment prohibits the denial of voting rights based on race, color, or previous condition of servitude, aiming to ensure equal access to the ballot for all citizens. The 16th Amendment grants Congress the power to levy an income tax, enabling the federal government to collect revenue directly from individuals' earnings. The 17th Amendment establishes the direct election of U.S. senators by the people of each state, enhancing democratic representation in the federal government. The 18th Amendment prohibited the manufacture, sale, and transportation of alcoholic beverages in the United States, known as Prohibition. You might be wondering, is it still legal? Well, check here. The 19th Amendment grants women the right to vote, recognizing women's suffrage as a fundamental component of democracy and equal citizenship. The 20th Amendment sets the terms of office for the President and Congress, clarifying the presidential succession and inauguration dates. The 21st Amendment repeals the 18th Amendment and ends Prohibition, allowing the sale, distribution, and consumption of alcoholic beverages once again. The 22nd Amendment limits the President to 2 terms in office, ensuring that no individual can serve more than these 2 terms. The 23rd Amendment grants residents of Washington, D.C. the right to vote in presidential elections by awarding the district electoral votes in the Electoral College. The 24th Amendment prohibits the imposition of poll taxes in federal elections, ensuring that voting rights are not contingent on the payment of a tax. The 25th Amendment establishes procedures for presidential succession and the temporary transfer of power in case of presidential disability or incapacity. The 26th Amendment lowers the voting age from 21 to 18, granting the right to vote to all citizens aged 18 and older, reflecting the demands of the Vietnam War era. The 27th Amendment prevents changes in congressional salary from taking effect until after the next election, ensuring that members of Congress cannot give themselves immediately a pay rise. So there you go, all 27 amendments to the U.S. Constitution. For more constitutional rights bites, please subscribe.